Hey, hey, you guys. um, I, I don't really do Instagram, but this is for my Instagram channel. Where do I start? Where do I start? We're gonna take it all the way back. We're gonna take this all the way back. Last year, 2025, 2024, and I want to say 2023 was like very detrimental shit went on, right? Y'all know my dude passed away. Oh, y'all probably don't know because this is Instagram, but my dude passed away. All right. So, when he first entered the office or whatever, to office and bugging. When he first was in the hospital, we didn't know anything in the beginning. But after a minute, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen or whatever, and let me just check to make sure that the rent is paid. Right? So I go there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait your turn because you know what I'm saying, you ain't have no appointment. So I went to the front office to see was my rent paid for that month. They said, yes, my rent is paid. They was like, but unfortunately, even though you're going through this situation, we ain't going down on your rent until you bring us an unalive certificate. So I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, I'm thinking I could get it. So I told him. I called up to the place, the number that I was given, and the lady in the office said, well, I understand y'all were engaged, but there was no marriage. So therefore you can't get this unalive certificate. So I said, are you really kidding me? I can't get it? She said, yes, I'm not kidding, and no, you can't get it. So I was like, oh shit. They wasn't budging, so I hung up with them. I tell the office, they telling me because we wasn't married that I have no right to the unalive certificate. So I'm like, damn. All right, I know I'm gonna have to definitely pay full rent in October, but everything should be settled so my rent could change in November. Waited. One of them was like, I was reached out. I was told that the person that has the right to get to the unalive certificate, they was just, I gotta get up there to get it, just the games, you know what I'm saying? And that went on for a while because oh my God, he don't need that car. If he got a job that slow, he don't need that car. But I'm right there in the office. Like, I'm right there using the office phone. I said, they said I can't get it because we're not married. They was like, well, unfortunately, what you showed us, we can't use that. So I was like, are you fucking serious? So his cousin, mind you, we keep it in touch. And she tells me, stay on her to make sure you get that underlying certificate because you need that so you could go down on your rent because you know you got everything on your own now. I told Cuzzo, I said, she said she was coming up here on this certain day. I said, but she never called me to tell me that she wasn't coming. I said, but she didn't never come. She said, Cuzzo said, well, I offered to pay the money for the certificate and give her a ride. She didn't want the ride, or it was messing up with whatever plans she had because it was Friday. So I just was like, you know what, fuck everybody, like, for real, like, oh, we got you. Ain't nobody have shit, yo. Everybody was still living their own fucking life, and I was the one up here suffering the most. So boom, Saturday morning, I went, I got out about 6:30. I did my walk around. I didn't do no walk around yesterday because I wasn't here. What's today? Monday? Yeah, that's exactly right. Saturday, I did my walk around. I left. I'm getting phone calls from different people telling me people knocking on my door, somebody looking at my car, somebody. I just noticed that when I got home, it was a note on my front of my car. So I'm like, so I reaches out to my son. I'm like, yo, did you hear anything back about my fiance's daughter? Like, did she get back to tell you, like, what day, what time she was coming up here or whatever? And he was like, no, she never got back with me and told me anything. So I'm like, okay then. So boom, I leave. I get picked up by 8 something in the morning. I get picked up by 8 something in the morning. And go to my sis crib, go in my room, passes out. I was tired. I walked, took a shower, put me a microwavable meal in the oven. The microwave. So wanted to ask him for some electric tape so I could take these bins down. But I get a phone call from like one of my neighbors, and I'm like, I'm not even home, so I'm not answering it, right? Mind you, I just got the phone working. It's been working the last couple of weeks. I was locked out of that phone for a very long time, and then when I did the hard reset, it still took away everything. So I wake up one day and I don't know. All I know is one of my neighbors was calling me, another one was telling me, like, yo, there's people out here, like, knocking on, like, they text me, yo, there's people out here knocking on your door. They been out there for a little bit. They was looking in the car. I think somebody put something on your window shield. So I'm like, what? Text back like, are you serious? Like, how many people was it? They like, it was 3. I'm like, it was 3. I'm like, 3 people? So I said, if I wouldn't have never left, and if she would have came knocking on my door, and I would have seen, like, oh, what's all this for? Like, right here at the doorway, here you go. You feel me? So, I'm like, are you serious? So then I hit my son up again. I'm like, yo, did she ever tell you that she was coming down here? I said, because I'm hearing that she's down here. Like, she's down there. He was like, no, she ain't never get back with me. She never told me nothing. So I'm like, all right, this is crazy. So I read the note just now, just read the note. And something about she's been patient. I've been patient too. I guess you don't remember having me white knuckling it for that unallowed certificate. Talking about it's been this many months and I've been very patient. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit, yo. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. When I needed you and I needed that fucking paperwork, you never came through. Never. And then you just started to get in touch with me these last, like, what, a week ago? And then you pull up like you was, I don't even know. Like, so then your frustration from coming all the way from Burlington to out here, that was a dumb move because you didn't know I was home. But anyway, the shit is packed up. Not taking them bins back upstairs, so I'm putting them in my car. And that's the end of it. Like, it's nothing else. Nothing else needs to be said. Nothing else needs to be done. Here, good day, bye. I'm gonna go get in my shower. So, I'm sure between now and the weekend, she will be back up here to get those bins because it's Father's Day. And she needs pictures and hoodies and stuff. Oh my God. But it's very embarrassing when everybody is looking because that's how these motherfuckers is out here. So I'm mad about that shit. I'm really pissed about that shit. Just like she mad that she came up to my apartment and I wasn't home. I'm mad just like I never got the unalive certificate. Never got it. Never got it. Never got it still to this day. Never got it. Still to this day. And then you telling me that you being patient? Fuck out of here. Girl, we gonna go ahead somewhere for real. That shit is funny to me. Because still to this day, I never got the underlying certificate though. Like real life shit. I say, you know what? Don't even get mad. Just take it to your YouTube channel and you can see what people say about it. Now, taking the fact that she was so in a rush to do the memorial service, mind you, all this happened in the middle of the month. Middle of the month, I'm done. I ain't had no money. You feel me? So, what else said? Yeah, so I didn't have the money in the middle of the month to do it. I was going to do it that following month. That would have been October. So I'm like I felt betrayed, which I don't know why, because let me take that back. A little bit I do. But I don't know why. That's his daughter. Like, that's, you know what I mean? We never, only relationship was I'm her father, girlfriend. That's it. That's it. So for somebody to leave a note saying that they've been very patient, I didn't clock her. I ain't say, I never got the underlying certificate. Like, it was like, after she was supposed to come down here a couple times, cousin reaching out like, yo, I love her. She acted funny, like she really, like she was busy that weekend because she supposed to have came down there on Friday. Never got it. But then I get an unknown visit, people telling me at my door, and I'm like, I'm not even home. Like, she didn't even tell me that she was coming. Because I had the stuff out, but I just didn't have it packed away. So I'm like, damn, I wasn't even home. Like, we could have took care of that if I would have knew that. I left. People calling me, texting me. So me off the rip, I'm like, that gotta be his daughter. I'm like, it gotta be his daughter. Especially, this was before I knew anything about the note. Now, mind you, somebody said, yeah, they was looking in the car and they put something on your windshield. I didn't know that it was the note until today. I didn't get home until last night. I'm thinking, you know, she gonna be, you know, proactive and, you know what I'm saying, proactive and, you know, come and pick the shit up, but like, try again. So basically I came home for nothing when I could have just stayed where I was at. So I'm leaving this weekend. I'm leaving on Friday. Like, I'm leaving on Friday. So, you know, I hope she come up here and get the stuff before that. Or if I have the money, I don't know her address. I could probably get my sister to take me to drop it off. But I'm sure she thought that the car was drivable and all that shit. But nah, the car is not drivable. Tomorrow I gotta go. Tomorrow I gotta go to the store. What I need. A couple things I need. So, anyway. Oh shit. I did 2 extra rounds by accident. Yeah. Y'all ain't getting no walk out of me because I didn't walk yesterday. So basically, I was like telling my sis, like, I'm gonna have to go home. I said, because she's there. She was like, right now? And I'm like, well, I'm getting text messages and phone calls, so I'm assuming right now. I'm like, but I'm not running up back home. I said, because she didn't even reach out and tell me that she was coming. How you don't reach out and tell somebody you coming to their house and you coming all the way from Burlington County? That shit is weird. Weird shit. I don't know what she thought. I don't know. I don't care. But hopefully she come and get that stuff because it's waiting. It's ready and waiting. Ready and waiting for her. Like, I thought she would try to come back down again on yesterday. I didn't know I was going to get here late, but she didn't even come. She didn't even come back. So I'm just a little frustrated because of the fact that how dare you say I've been patient with you? The fuck? Patient with me? You ain't my father. You ain't my mother. Fuck out of here talking about you been patient. No, we've been moving by the beat of my tone. real. So, y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Like, would you take somebody just come to your crib knowing you ain't there? Then you got neighbors calling you and texting you and telling you shit? Like, I can't feel no way about that. Mind you, she got in touch with my son. I had my son hitting her all up yesterday. Like, yo, is she coming back to get it? Do she want to come back and get it? Want to come back and get it? So, after we ate last night, I just packed my shit up and came back home, got dropped off. Because I'm like, this is crazy. You coming up here with your chest poked out and unannounced. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. No, I don't. When you didn't give a fuck about me getting that certificate, I didn't give a fuck about when I was going to be available to give you some things. I'm going to make one more round, y'all. I feel good. Yesterday I was so fucking upset. Actually, I was upset from 12 o'clock lunchtime yesterday all the way to today. I don't know. I don't know why she had all the extra people. I don't know. This is what people telling me. I was not here. But yeah, y'all. Hopefully leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. And let me know, how would you take this if you was me being the girlfriend or being your fiance's daughter? Please leave a comment and a like. Let me know, cause I don't mind being critiqued. I don't mind, somebody telling me, like, you gotta look at it like this, or you gotta look at it like that. It's not like I was trying to keep the stuff away from her, y'all. I wasn't. So, tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna look back later and see what y'all comments is. Alright. So, I'm done my walking. Well, I'm almost done. So, I'm gonna upload this and hopefully y'all can give me some feedback.